It's Jeannie from Clifton's Crafty Casa, and welcome to my page. Welcome to the gingerbread playlist of on YouTube for Take Five's playlist.
Our playlist is hosted by Jeannie from Jeannie's Palette, Christy from Funky Junk Inspiration, and Mary from The Painted Peach. Please subscribe, ring that bell, all of those things. Okay, here I am. I have a gingerbread cutout from Melissa at Junk and Craft Treasures. And so I purchased this from her, and I'm going to do this gingerbread man, or I turn it into a girl today. So I'm just looking at all the parts and making sure I know what I want to do. And I'm going to use a piece of tape and put it down on my board there on my copy pad, and put it down so that I can paint those individually. Beside, I need different buttons and different eyes. And I'm going to take burnt umber paint and do the whole gingerbread, both sides, top, bottom. I always forget to do my sides first. That would be easier, of course, but I don't do that here. And so then I'm going to do the sides and just paint that dark umber or burnt umber is what it is called, onto this gingerbread man. Now, I know gingerbread men are not this dark, or gingerbread people, and I am using this because I'm going to crackle it, and I want to put a lighter color on top of it to have this dark crackle underneath, and that is why I'm just painting the whole thing this darkness. And the sides and the back can all be that dark anyway, whether or not the front is with all the details. So I'm just going along, and I've sped this up for you, maybe not fast enough. I'm going to give that a little dry. Found a couple of places that I didn't get it all the way painted, and I'll fix those as we're going. And then I'm going to turn it over and do the back side. Okay, as soon as that is done, give it a little dry, and then I take out my Amy Howard's Cracked Patina. And you don't need very much of this, and so I just put it in a little cup so that I can I'm not going to, I'll probably use what I put in the cup and not any more. And that way I'm not putting contaminated crackle medium in the bottle when I'm finished. So I just do a little bit in a cup, and I love this stuff. It goes on so well, and you get great crackle with it. So I'm just going to put that all over that top of that gingerbread. They call it a gingy in primitive language. And I'm going to give that a dry. Now, I'm not going to dry it all the way. I'm just drying it enough to make it tacky. And then I'm going to take some milk chocolate from Deco Art. And I love this color. It looks really good. And it's lighter. It's not real light, but it's lighter. And put that over top of that, and then we're going to get some crackle going. I will dry that a little bit, and then I'll set it aside until let it air dry all by itself for a little bit. Now I'm going to take my little embellishment things using plaster from Waverly Chalk Paint. I had to put some water in my brush jar. And I have to get up and get Crimson Red from Artesa brand. It's really a thick paint. And I'm using that plaster white from Waverly Chalk Paint as the white that onto the like rickrack areas and the eyes. Give that a couple of coats each. And then I'm going to do the red on the buttons and the mouth. And they need a couple of coats as well. Oh, also the ribbon, the bow. We're going to put the bow instead of underneath the chin for a boy. We're going to put it up in the hair, on the head as a girl. I'm doing that second coat of red, and then I'm going to do a second coat of white. Then I'm going to use the back of my paintbrush, the other end of my paintbrush, as a little dauber, dotter, D-O-T-T-E-R, and put some dots on the ribbon and the buttons. Give them some character. Then I'm going to try to do a little black point in the, I'm getting that back out. I'm going to dry that just a little bit longer, I think. And I tried to do a little black spot in the eyes, and that didn't seem like it was going to work right, and I didn't like it because it looked like, I don't know, it just looked funny. So I used, I'm going to just set this stuff on there and see how everything fits on the gingerbread girl, and how I want it to be put out. And so then that's where I'm doing the black, and I dotted the first one in it, but it all messed up. So I went and just put some, I wiped it off first, and then I put some white paint on each one of those, and it became a gray eyes, which were fine. And then I used a really small dotter and put 3 little small dots in each eye, just to give it some depth, I guess is what you would call it. Okay, I'm going to get out my stick fast, and this is medium. You want to make sure that you don't get the thin at all, ever. It's too thin. Medium is bad enough. If you get it on you, it will stick. You can stick yourself together. Believe me, I know. I'm just putting a little bit on each one of those embellishments, and on the eyes, and then the bow. And I don't let the bow sit long enough before I pick it up, but we got it to work. So I appreciate you watching the video, and if you like it, please comment or share it also. That would be great. I'm Jeannie from Clifton's Crafty Casa. Thanks for watching.